A monster is locked up in a beast tamer's dungeon. Kevin is the first monster tamer to try and tame it. He knows this creature is defiant, and ordinary methods won't work at all. So, he directly has his pet Lauren activate a magic circle, using lightning to force the monster into submission. Instantly, bolts of lightning shoot out from the circle and strike the monster. But under this assault, the monster doesn't beg for mercy. Instead, it roars at them in fury. Kevin's goal is to tame the beast, not destroy it. Worried it might die from the attacks, he has no choice but to call off the lightning and think of another approach. Just as Kevin leaves the dungeon, Allison walks in. Allison is also a monster tamer, but her methods are totally different from Kevin's. In her past experiences, she's used psychological profiling to find a monster's likes and weaknesses, then used that to her advantage. This time, she decides to try the same tactic. She pulls out a bottle of healing ointment and applies it to a wound on the monster's tail, hoping to win its trust. To build rapport, she even offers to remove an arrow stuck in its tail. But this isn't a normal arrow, it's enchanted with magic. If anyone tries to pull it out, the arrow's defensive spell activates, causing more harm to the injured. The monster doesn't know this, though. It assumes Allison is trying to trigger the magic and hurt it. To stop her, the monster endures the pain and tries to yank its tail free from the arrow. Suddenly, the arrow's magic activates on its own again, and just as the barbs are about to dig deeper into the tail, Allison uses her own magic to block them. While she stops the secondary harm to the monster, she gets hurt by the spell's backlash. Her kind act doesn't go unnoticed. The monster sees it and its hostility fades a lot. Allison notices the shift in its expression and feels a surge of joy inside. Even with her minor injuries, she thinks it was worth it. Meanwhile, Kevin senses the arrow's magic has been triggered and rushes back toward the dungeon. Knowing he'll arrive soon, Allison quickly sets up a soundproof magic circle. In the little time left, she urges the monster not to keep resisting blindly but to accept outside help to break free. Her words leave the monster with a solemn look, as if it finds her advice makes sense. Soon after, Kevin arrived and saw that the magic on the arrow had been activated. He immediately knew it was Allison's work, since he was well aware of her monster taming ways. Determined to prevent Allison from establishing a quick bond with the monster, he triggered the magic circle again without hesitation, calling down bolts of lightning that struck the monster one after another, hoping to fuel its hatred toward humans. As the bolts hit, the monster recalled Allison's earlier words about seeking outside help. It then focused its energy, deciding to use the lightning's power to break free from the arrow. When the monster's strength reached its peak, it burst forth, forcing the arrow out of its tail in one swift motion. The arrow shot backward, grazing Kevin's head before embedding itself into the dungeon's stone wall. Although Kevin avoided a direct hit, the arrow's energy flow still injured him. He realized the monster had used the lightning to remove the arrow, definitely something Allison had taught it. But now, wounded by the arrow, he needed to quickly cleanse the residual magic from it, or his whole face might be lost. So, he rushed out of the dungeon to deal with the arrow's power. With the arrow gone, the monster's restraints vanished instantly. However, the monster was actually a mermaid. The moment it touched the ground, its tail disappeared, replaced by a pair of human legs. The scar from the arrow remained on its leg, though, and Allison hurried to apply more ointment to treat the wound. Seeing Allison help it repeatedly, the monster's hostility faded completely.